and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it is Thursday night, which means it's One Sheet Wonder night. Tonight I am recording this as I have a very bad cold, so I'm not sure if I'll make it through the recording, so that's why I thought I better record instead of go live. Who knows when I'll have a coughing fit or nose running or whatever. But I wanted to come to you tonight with tonight's One Sheet Wonder. It is featuring my October, I know it's September, but I'm getting a little ahead here, October's Stamp Camp at Home Card Club kit featuring the gorgeous Splendid Autumn Designer Series paper. So I am in love with these paper prints. Autumn is a special time of year around here with the apple orchard, apple picking, hay rides, caramel apples, my favorite, and all the gorgeous fall leaf colors coming into change. So this paper is gorgeous for this time of the year. So let's change the camera and get started. Alright, so again, I'm featuring this in my October Stamp Camp at Home Card Club kit, which will debut on October 1st on my blog. It'll have the link so you can subscribe. I will, under the video, put the September link for that kit, but you can no longer get the September kit. If you subscribe now, you're going to be getting the October kit, which you may go ahead and subscribe now. That's totally fine. But this is the Splendid Autumn Designer Series paper, and it's gorgeous, rich colors. Cherry cobbler, there's some orange. We have some of that like burnt copper, pecan pie. There's so many beautiful colors in here. Tonight I am going to be using, which print is it? It is. I just seen it. This one here. It looks kind of like a wheat field, I think. Not really sure, but I thought it was very pretty. So this is this piece that I'm going to be using. Now tonight's card, I was inspired by Rachel Tessman. I did a lot of the same thing. I just kind of tweaked it just a tad from her card, but love how you can use a 6x6 on one card to get a gorgeous scenic printed view. So club members will get the full 6x6 of the Splendid Autumn Designer Series paper. They will also get a full pack of the faux glass dots. Club members do not need the Coordinated Autumn Expressions bundle. It is a die and stamp set bundle. But if they want their One Sheet Wonders and their bonus cards to be identical to mine, then they're going to want to purchase the bundle. Let's get started on this card. Now I also brought in the oxidized, let me get that right here, oxidized copper 12x12. There's like this copper and pecan pie piece, which I'm going to be using, and then there's this copper and maybe like pretty peacock. It's a blue color. Gorgeous paper. So we're going to pair that with this. So now we're going to cut our Designer Series paper. We're going to cut off, let me make sure I'm cutting off the correct amount, 5 3/8. So we want to cut this at 5 3/8. So I'm cutting off the bottom edge. You can decide if you want the top or the bottom, but for this particular print, I want the bottom edge. So I'm cutting that at 5 3/8. Now save that piece. Now you're going to take this and you're going to cut it in 2-inch increments. So 2-inch and 2-inch. So leave your prints in order because this is a scenic card which is going to be in order. You're going to be able to see the whole 6x6 sheet when you're done. The card base I chose for this is the pecan pie, and we're going to score this at 2 1/8. Let me get. This is 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to score it at 2 1/8 and at 4 1/4. Then I have another piece of pecan pie, and this is 3 by 5.5 scored at 2 3/4. So I'm just going to fold that. It's just like a little mini card. And then I have 2 pieces of Very Vanilla. Now, if you are a follower of my blog and you subscribe to my newsletter, then yesterday, September 24, there was a clearance rack refresh. And I tell you, it is like a great clearance rack refresh. Some awesome deals up to 60% off. Think Christmas gifts, think birthday gifts, but they also had the Very Vanilla envelopes on there because we no longer carry them in the catalog, but they were on the clearance rack. You know I stocked up. If they're still available, I encourage you to go stock up on the vanilla envelopes. Now these 2 pieces here of vanilla are 2 3/4 by 2 1/2. They're both the same. And then I have another piece of Very Vanilla, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have that oxidized copper, which is 2 by 5 3/8. So let's get started assembling our card. So first I'm going to fold it in half at that 4 1/4. Get that nice and burnished down with my bone folder. Then I'm going to fold on that score line, which was at 2 1/8 back Z-fold style like that. Then we're going to start by adding our prints. So you want to keep it in order. So this was the left-hand side, and we're going to attach it to that panel on our front. If you like using the liquid glue better because it gives you a little wiggle room, go ahead and use your liquid glue. I'm going to try my best with the Stamp and Seal. Now I'll take the middle piece of that 6 by 6 and we'll stick that on this part. Then we'll take our next piece and place that alongside there. And then we're going to come in with that oxidized copper piece. And that's going to go along this edge. Like so. And then it's going to fold just like this. So when it opens up, it's going to reveal that whole 6 by 6 sheet. Isn't that cool? Now we're going to take that little card and these 2 little Very Vanilla. Now, let's see, I had a piece of, I'll just use the back of this. Okay, I got the sentiments from the Coordinating Autumn Expressions stamp set. So I'm going to take the Change Can Be Beautiful, and this is Pecan Pie ink, and I'm going to stamp that towards the top like so, and then I'm going to take the, it looks like wheat stamp, and I'm just going to do that all across the bottom edge here like so. And then this is going to go on the inside of my little card, and this is going to say, have a perfectly lovely day. I think I just touched the ink pad. And I'm going to try to keep that off to the side here, I think, so that I can come in with my wheat like so. This piece here is going to go on the back side of our card. And I'm just going to put that wheat right across the bottom edge, just like that. Now I'm going to take that strip that we cut off, and I believe it was off the bottom just like that. And I'm going to put it across the bottom here. So if you wanted to do wheat all the way across the bottom, I think that would be kind of cool as well. But I'm just going to do it like that. So here's my only waste of that 6 by 6 is just this little piece right here. That's pretty good out of that 6x6. So this is going to be on the back side of my card, just because the little card on the front doesn't give you a whole lot to write. A note or stamp another sentiment, whatever you like. So I put that on the back. So on the front, we're going to put this little card. And this little card helps to control this mechanism. It helps keep it in place. So on the front, this is going to go on the inside. Have a perfectly lovely day. I suppose I could put change is beautiful on the front, or on the inside too, but this is going to go on the inside of my little card. And then this is going to go on the front. All right, now my little card is going to go right across the front like so. Now in order to do that, this is going to stay tucked under that until you open it up, and it's going to be like this. So to keep that the way we want it, and to be able to tuck that underneath, what you're going to do is get your dimensionals, and you're going to put a row of them along the side edge. And I'm going to do 2 rows of them, just like that. Now I might have did overkill, but I just thought 2 rows would help hold it in place a little bit more, because that is a lot to hold down. And then I'm going to stick this, I'm going to center it right along the edge, like so. So you can see how now it held this side down. It opens to unfold, so it still sits, and you can see the whole scene, and then it just slips under that little note card. So you got like the little note card on the front. You still have room on the back to write or stamp another sentiment. We're going to come in with these gorgeous glass dots, and I just thought it would be cute to do all the different colors on these little sticking out wheat pieces. Isn't that cute? So I ended up with 4, and I like to keep an odd number. So I'm going to come in with, I'm going to go with this color here and put that at the top. So now I have an odd number. But how cute is that? So what a pretty fall card, can be used for really any occasion. You still have the back side to write on whatever you want, and then it still unfolds to reveal that whole 6x6 sheet. So isn't that gorgeous? You can do this with every print in that pack. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure you could, and you're going to have some great fall, lovely one-sheet wonder cards. So that is it for tonight. My voice held out, which I'm thankful for. If you need any of the supplies, please visit my online store. There's a link under the video. It says show more. You will find the list of all the supplies that I use. Click on any of those links. It will bring you to my online store. I do appreciate any and all orders. If you would like to know more about my StampCamp at Home Card Club kit, or you would like to subscribe to it, there's a link under the video. That's to the September one. It will give you all the details. October 1st, you will find the Splendid Autumn kit. If you subscribe now, this is the kit you're going to get, is the Splendid Autumn. This is just a bonus PDF file that my club members will receive. So that is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.